Hi, welcome to Yoga with Liza, day 66. Went out and did a birthday drive-by, my first official birthday drive-by. Woohoo! Um, so my timing was a little off, so I'm signing on a couple minutes. Later than normal. Tonight I am talking about marjoram, and there's marjoram and sweet marjoram. And marjoram is part of the herbs de Provence. And so I love herbs de Provence. I love marjoram. If you have a tick on you, one of the best ways to get the tick off of you is to put a drop of sweet marjoram right on that tick bite, and the tick will back right on out. It's one that is used with all kinds of things, but with the herbs de Provence, back in the time of the plague, the people who had enough money for the herbs de Provence survived the plague. So that was a very important thing, to have herbs and spices back at the turn of the century. And some people include gemstones with the herbs and spices. And Nina, I bet you're laughing. I smiled this morning because I knew that I would be wearing these pants tonight. So I'm going to stand up and show you these. And so with that, I am going to pull out the book and do a little bit of reading about marjoram. So marjoram, herbs de Provence, parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme, lavender, and marjoram. And if there's one that I forgot in there and you know what it is, by all means type it in and chime in and help me teach, because there's so much to know about all of these things that it's very difficult for one person to hold all of the memories of all of the plants. Of course, in the clan of the cave bear, one form of man had a much larger memory part, and they were actually born knowing the things about the plants. That was part of their DNA encoding into their brain. And then when man evolved into what we are, the more modern man, everybody had to learn things for themselves. So, interesting thing in evolution. So marjoram cineal. So the cineal makes it a better thing for breathing, because remember, cineal, the 1/8 cineal, helps the respiratory system hugely. Facilitates and helps as anti-infection, rheumatism, sinus, flu, cold, antispasmodic, antibacterial, antiseptic, tick wounds, antiviral, addresses Lyme, fibromyalgia, aids Morgellons, wonderful for deep sore muscles, like in regenerating oneself in yoga. I need to pour the marjoram all over me. Perspective changer. And so right now, all we can do in this given situation is to change our perspective And so I choose the perspective of happiness in getting things done. I found an electric bill, 2 electric bills from 2006. That was a long time ago. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Today is May 20th, 2020. This is day 66 of Yoga with Liza, since Eastern Pennsylvania has closed the gyms. So Marjoram Sweet is also a perspective changer. Many of the same things, also antiviral. Nervine, restorative arthritis, antiviral. Sweet marjoram also helps with an irregular heartbeat. So another thing that I posted, I believe, on my page, and I will double check and make sure that it's there. Sweet Annie, which is a form of mugwort in Madagascar, has been found. At least the president of Madagascar is saying that it's effective, and they're starting a study of the Sweet Annie, a new form of mugwort, testing in Germany in collaboration with another company, and I will make sure that I reposted those articles. So deep, sore, achy muscles and breathing, marjoram is definitely an aid with symptom management of colds and flus and respiratory things. So coming back to center, I am going to say, hi kids, it's your turn. And Patty, give me a thumbs up if you're there. I know they were going out for a walk. Henry, are you there? Okay, Sarah, Henry, okay. Yes, no, maybe so. All right. Henry, Wyatt, Ricky, Angelo, Jace, Cora, Ava, Maya, Braylon, Harper, Anna, Olivia, Scarlett, L'Oreal, Jason, James, Weston, Carson, Owen, Skylar, KK, Dylan, Nina, Lucas, Will, Jason, Emrys, Manny, Zenaida, and Kyra. Glenn, and anybody, Robbie and Michael. I knew I forgot. I need to add them onto the list. So for kids today, we're going to make our hands come together and smell our flower, whatever flower you want it to be. Take a great big inhale in and blow out the candle. And again, yes, I put a new candle up. I went with pure white, taking a great big inhale in and blow out the candle. And again, inhale and blow out the candle. Placing our intentions in our flower. Inhale, bringing the arms all the way up, overhead, shoulders come soft. Exhale, bring the arms all the way out and around. One more time, bring the hands in, bring the elbows together, inhale up, squeeze the palms together, plant the toes, gently push back into our squat, and grown-ups, feel free to stand up gently, one step at a time, and glasses don't make this any easier. All right, kids, are you ready? Push the palms together, inhale, come all the way up like a plant growing out of the earth, growing up like a tree. Shift the weight to the right foot. Bring the right knee to the right and come into our tree, wherever our tree may be. And maybe we come in deep, maybe gentle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right foot down, shift the weight to the right foot, and bring up the left. And we're coming back into tree. And maybe you're doing the gentle tree with your toes in the mat. Honor yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So trees need sunshine to grow. Feel the sun coming up. Breathing into it. We didn't have too much today, just a little bit. And then bring the feet wide, bring the heels in. And the tree needs water from the rain clouds. Breathing into it. And then coming to our star, stretching. Bring our chin to our chest, open our mouth. Look up, close the mouth, swallow. Come back to center, bring the hands overhead. Arch to the left or the right. Inhale, back up. Arch to the left or the right, the opposite side of what you just did. Bringing ourselves back to center. That's our half moons. Bringing the foot out. Flying bird. Let's be the eagles and fly over the storm. You know, the Native Americans have a saying, the right wing and the left wing are attached to the same bird. Bring that right foot back to the mat. Shift the weight to the right. Pick up the left, bring it back behind. Gently. Soaring eagle. Breathing into it. Bringing that foot back to the mat. Bring the feet wide. Gently bring ourselves down into ladybug, wide leg squat. Now maybe we bring one arm to the mat and bring the other arm up. And bring the one arm down and bring the other arm up. Gently bring the hands around. Bringing the knees back, take the right hand, pick it up. Open and close, open and close. Bring the right hand back to the mat, pick the left hand up. Open and close. Bringing our hips to one side. Gently twist back behind. Yes, Ricky, we'll do both for you. Bringing the feet around and coming up. Feel our boat. Maybe the legs are straight out. Maybe the knees are bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet around to the other side. Feel the gentle twist. Looking back over the right shoulder. Coming back to center. Gently bring our feet in for easy cross leg. And whatever your version of easy cross leg is. So maybe one foot's in front of the other, maybe one foot comes on top of the other. Maybe your easy cross leg is one leg out and one leg in, because that's where you are. Wherever you are, honor that. And Luna's up sleeping next to the fire. It's warmer upstairs. Wood stove, not the fire. Let me clarify. So she's okay. And we're gently going to take the world and spin the world. And then we're going to do, I'm asking you to join me in a world prayer, sending light to the world, whether it's the light of the candle, the light of the flashlight, the light of God, the light from Reiki, whatever it is that you use to send out the light and bring things for that of the highest good. If you're a Reiki practitioner, hold the Reiki distance symbol in your mind as you're sending. And you can choose to send to a specific person or place if there's someone who you know who's in need of healing or know of. Maybe there isn't, and you just send for that of the highest good. Bringing our hands to heart center. I am grateful for. I am grateful for. And I am grateful for. I'm going to bring the world into the light of the candle, out from my mat, bringing my knees in, give myself a hug. And I wrote plain gentle tonight. Next week, maybe I'll get the chair back out for gentle on Wednesday night. But tonight, I like doing some of the seated poses on the floor. If the floor is not accessible to you, please, by all means, use a chair and modify. Some of you, I know, do that on a regular basis. Gently bringing our nose to our knees, squeezing. Picking up our head, gently pick up the toes. And this may be right where we hold. Maybe our arms come out in a T. Maybe our toes are still in the mat. Maybe we're holding behind. So honor yourself and hold at your edge. Inhale, bring the legs up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bring the feet back in. Give ourselves a hug. Gently bring the opposite foot in front and behind. And this time bringing our palms up. Breath. I'm grateful. I'm ready to receive riches and goodness of the earth. And that may be food, love, what we consider richness and goodness may be shifting. Bringing the hands to heart center. Gently inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. Shoulders come soft. Exhale, bring the arms all the way out and around. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Look down at the right knee. Inhaling up, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Look down at the left knee. Straightening the head. Now this is a very gentle thing, and I don't know that I've done this on any of the videos yet. So some of you maybe have done this with me in class, but not on any of the videos. Taking our nose, and we're going to pretend that we have a pointer or a pencil on the end of our nose, and we're just going to draw a little circle with our nose. And gently bring the nose around in a little circle. So we're making that circle with our nose. Very, very gently. Now come back to center. Reverse. Very, very gentle circle with the nose. Back around the other way. So just the nose. Just the nose. Now, take the chin, and we're going to make gentle circles with the chin. Be mindful of your neck, and maybe you come back to just making circles with the nose. So we're going to take the chin and make big circles with the chin. So we're drawing a big circle outside of that little circle with the chin. So the nose did the little circle, the chin's making a big circle. And coming back to center, pause. Bring the chin back around the other way. Gentle circles. And coming back to center. Gently bring our hands to the side. Bring our chin to the right shoulder. Bring the chin all the way back through center, over to the left shoulder. Or maybe you pause and stop where your range of motion says is right for you to stop. Coming back, all the way back through center one more time. Breath. And back through center. And coming back to center. Gently bringing the hands in. This time, walk the hands over to one side. Breath. Gently work our way all the way back through center, coming over to the other side. Again, pausing at your range of motion. Come back to center, bringing the knees back into the chest. Give ourselves a hug. Gently bring the feet wide. Bring the hands in front, behind. Maybe gently lift yourself up. Now, come to center. Bring the shoulders back to the spine so the hands come to the outside. Now, as we twist to the right leg, the left hand comes to the inside. Shoulders are still coming back to the spine. Chin is fist width away from the chest. Bringing the stomach down towards the right thigh. Pausing. Inhale back up. Straight spine. Walk the hands to either side of the left leg. Bring the stomach towards the leg. Shoulders are coming back behind. Breathing into it. This time, inhale up. Bring the hands all the way back behind. Look up to the ceiling. Open and close, open and close. Walk the hands to the center. Shoulder blades back to the spine. Feet as wide as is comfortable. Our seated, wide-legged forward fold. Breath. Now, take the left arm and move it to the inside of the left leg. Take the right arm and open across the chest, bringing that elbow back behind. And this may be right where you hold. Maybe that right arm comes up. Maybe the right arm reaches over towards the left toes. Again, pause at your edge. Maybe here, maybe here. Bringing the palms to the earth, coming back to center. Bring the right arm to the inside of the right leg. Take that left elbow back. Feel the side body opening. This may be right where you hold. Maybe that left arm comes all the way up and over. Inhale, come all the way back up, bringing that right foot to the inside of the left leg. Now, in Jani Shirshasana, it's a forward fold twist. However, in gentle classes, I start us out squared off with the left leg, because if you have osteoporosis or tenderness in the spine, then a forward fold twist may be less than feel good. So in order to keep it feeling good, square off and gently hinge forward, breathing into it, shoulders back to the spine. And I work very hard. No, I work with ease and grace to keep my words positive and create a positive energy in the classroom. Take the right hand, walk our hands back up. Now twist towards the left leg. So we're coming towards the long leg, whichever side that is for you. And gently bring the fingers, right fingers, towards the outside of the left foot. Inhale, walk back up gently, mindfully. Feel that counter twist. Bringing the right leg back in, give ourselves a hug. Bring the right leg out on the mat. Gently windshield wiper the feet from side to side. So tonight I'm sticking with a true gentle class. Bringing the left leg in and bringing open to the side. Not necessarily easy, but gentle. And take your modifications. Square off and gently hinge forward. If you have a deep practice, you can come right into the pose and hold it longer. Inhale, walk it back up. Bring the left hand to the outside. Gently slide it down the outside of the left leg. Breathing into it. Inhale, walk our hands back up. Gently twist. Feel the counter twist to the bent knee. Coming back to center. Gently bring the left foot out in front. Gently wiggle the feet from side to side. Windshield wiper Shoulders up, back, and around. Maybe one more hinge forward, gentle seated forward fold. Again, not important how far forward we come. Breathe. As we breathe, feel the muscles melt. As the muscles melt, it allows us to become more elastic and hinge forward. Inhale, walking back up, bringing the feet back around, coming into tabletop. In tabletop, maybe you use your knee pad. Gently arch the spine, feel our cow. Tuck the tailbone, feel our cat. Feel our cow. And our cat. And our cow. Coming back to cat. Come back to neutral. Bring the right foot straight back. So it's up in the air. Left arm comes up. Feeling the stretch. Bring the left arm back to the mat. Bring the toes to the mat. Right foot is straight back. Breathing into it. You want an extra challenge? Pick up that left knee. That gives you core. Bring the left knee back to the mat. Bring the right knee to the mat. Bring the left leg straight back. Leg is up in the air. Bring the right arm out in front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right hand down. Bring the left foot straight back, pushing back into the mat. Bring the left knee back in. Maybe you picked that right knee up, maybe not. This time, bring the forearms to the mat and feel our puppy. And just hold right here. Now, bring the right arm to the right, and in puppy, thread the needle through. If you know a deeper version of this pose and you want to go there, by all means, it's your practice. Bring the right arm to the mat. Bring the left arm to the left. Gently thread the needle through. Gently inhale up, bringing the hands to the mat, forearms to the mat. Bring the legs straight back, dolphin plank. This is gentle. I didn't say easy. Bring your hips to the mat at any time. And I know somebody who's singing Old MacDonald with me. Gently bring the hips down. When you're ready, if you're singing another verse, we're going to pause in our Sphinx pose, keeping our toes straight back. Maybe we make the feet a little bit wider if we need more space in the low back. Maybe we walk them back in. And my source tonight on Marjoram was Wisdom of the Earth. Barry Kapp, reading out of his book. And I think I still have his permission to teach this. In fact, I know I do. Breathing into it. Lion's breath roar. One more time. Lion's breath roar. Now, gently come down, bring our hands back, pick up. Coming back into tabletop. Gently feel our cat. Arch the spine and then rock from side to side. Look over the shoulders. And a cat really does this. You know, living with animals, you learn certain things. And then come back to center. And I know there's some people who don't do downward dog, so we're only going to do one tonight. So let's bring the right foot to the right first. Walk our hands up. Gently reach into that right leg, breathing into it. Exhale, bring that left hand to the mat. Bring the right arm up and over. Maybe it stays straight up. If you're bringing it up and over, bring the thumb back behind so it's pointing behind you, the palm coming to the earth. Feeling this great big side stretch from the toes to the fingers. Bringing the hands in front. Now, when we bring that right foot in, bring the heel in so that it's lined up with that right knee. Left knee. The right heel's lined up with the left knee. Right knee pointing to the side. Bring the arms out in a T. Bringing the left arm on top. Coming into eagle arms. So this is the gentlest version of horse face pose. Most gentlest first stage, and this is right where we're going to hold. Breathing into it. And 5. Bring the right knee to the mat. Release the hands. Bring our hands back behind. Feel gentle camel. Maybe the hands come into a yoga mudra and we gently bring them down, looking up to the ceiling. Open and close, open and close. Bring the chin back to chest. Bring our hands around, shake them out. Clear out our space. And I'm bringing my left foot to the left. Maybe you bring your hands back to the mat to do that. Gently arch into the left leg. Breathing into it. Exhale, bring the arms down to the mat. Bring that left arm up and over. Bring the thumbs back behind. Breathing into it. Bringing the hands to the mat. Walking them in front. Bring that left heel in line with the right knee so the left toes are pointing out to the left. Bringing the arms out in a T. Bring the right arm on top of the left. And this may be right where you hold. Maybe you come into eagle arms and feel our gentle horse face pose. Breathing into it. Releasing the hands back and down. Gently bring ourselves around so that the left foot is in front, the right knee comes back behind. Hand, foot, hand. And maybe you have blocks and you use your blocks. Maybe you don't. So I'm going to demonstrate without the blocks. Less is more. Plant the toes. Pick up the back knee. Now arch like you're coming into cat. Sink down as we lift up. Feel the weight even between the left and the right foot. Take our time so there's no weight on our hands and the weight is even. Modification, you can have the knee in the mat. Breathing into it. Smile. This is fun. Bring that right knee back down. Gently inhale up. Heart opening, coming into our crescent lunge. And maybe we come cactus arms. Breathing into it. And maybe that knee stays at right angles. Maybe you can lean forward. Honor your knees. This is gentle tonight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Kneeling pyramid. Feel that left knee straight up. Left leg straight out in front. Knee is soft but straight. Bring the left foot back. The knee comes over the ankle. Bring your hands to the blocks. Or maybe you pick up that back knee. Now, in picking up the back knee, lift up in the hips as we step forward. Flat back. Fold. Honor your edge. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the arms up overhead. Arch to the left. Come on back over, arch to the right. Come back to center. Exhale, bring ourselves down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring that left foot back for low lunge. Maybe you bring that left knee down. Take our time. Push the right big toe into the mat. The knee is over the ankle. Hand, foot, hand. Breath. Now, once we have that solid connection with the right foot, the knee is lined up. Pick up that back knee. Feel our low lunge. Feel our cat. Straighten the spine. Feel the weight even between the left foot and the right foot. Gentle stretch. Maybe the hands are on the block. Bring the left knee down. Inhale up. Feel our crescent lunge. Cactus arms. Big heart opener. Breathing into it. Exhale. straighten the front knee. Feel our kneeling pyramid. Breathing into it. Bring that right hand to the inside. This time, bring the right knee back to meet the left. Plant our hands, plant our toes. If you don't do downward dog, hold here and do some cat-cows. Otherwise, bring yourself back into your downward dog. Now gently come down on your knees and come to stand, or walk your hands back to your feet, whichever works for you. Roll up, bend the knees, takes the pressure off the low back for gentle, gentle, gentle. Coming into stand. So we did tree with the kids. Shift the weight to the left foot. Pick up the right, bring the right knee to the right, and this may be right where we hold. Maybe that right foot comes here. Maybe it comes all the way up here. Breathing into it. Step wide. Feel our star pose. Breath. Shift. Come over to the other side. Pick up that left knee. Come into our tree. So yes, I'm gently warming us up, getting us ready for some moon salutations tomorrow night. Friday night is the night of the new moon. So I thought I would do a new moon meditation night on Friday. Gently step back. Again, feel our star pose. Breath. Gentle core, heel toe our feet in so that we feel solid in the mat. And then gently shift the weight to the left foot for our standing X. We're going to hold this 10 breaths. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back to star. Gently shift our weight back to center. Pick up the right knee, shoulders back and down. Look at the happy love signs. Maybe that right knee comes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right foot back behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right foot down. Shift the weight to the right foot. Pick up the left foot. Bring up the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left foot back behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left foot coming hip width apart. Gently feel the stretch from side to side, side to side, side to side. Coming back down to the mat. Maybe you come through wide leg squat. Some people would say, that's not a gentle pose. So if wide leg squat is not within your knees capabilities, and those of you who know wide leg squat, go for it. Come down through tabletop. Modification. I'm showing the modification tonight. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. Bring the elbows to the inside. Gently as you push into your elbows with your legs. Your elbows push back out. Feel the lift in the floor of the pelvic wall and your lower abdomen. Maybe you're in wide leg squat. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go to 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Heel toe, bring the feet back in together. Sit down on the mat if you're in your wide leg squat. Gently, we're going to roll onto our backs. And on our backs, gently bring the elbows to the mat. Inhale up, feel our bridge. Maybe you're here, maybe your palms are here, maybe your palms are up. Maybe you come underneath Yoga Mudra. Exhale, roll down. Bring the right knee into the chest. Give ourselves a hug. Maybe that left leg straightens out on the mat. Maybe it hovers. Bring the right leg up to the ceiling. Walk our hands up the back of the right leg. Breathing into it. Bringing our knees into our chest. Both knees come in. Stretch the right leg out onto the mat. Maybe you bend the knee as you bring that left leg up. Honor yourself at your edge. Cross the left leg to the right thigh. Gently. This may be right where you hold in your incumbent pigeon. Maybe you bring your hands through center. Honor yourself in this pose. Maybe you straighten the leg. Maybe you bring your hands to your shins. Breathe into it. This is my good side. So, breath. Bring the sole of the right foot to the mat. Bring the left foot to the mat. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring the spine to the mat. Cross the right ankle to the left thigh. And this may be right where you hold. This may be enough for your hips and staying open. Gently bring the hands through center. Feel our incumbent pigeon. Maybe you come to the shin. Maybe you straighten. Gently breathe into it. Gently bring the left foot to the mat. Bring the right foot to the mat. Inhale back up. Exhale, roll the spine back to the mat. Bring the feet out wide, knees come together. Wide hips, knees to the right, arms out in a T. Maybe you look to the left. Gently come back through center. Let the knees come together, lift up, come down. Let the knees drop to the left. Maybe you look to the right. Come back through center. Bring our knees to our armpits. Gently coming from side to side. Maybe you hold your toes, the outside of your feet, but hold the back of your thighs so that your head, neck, and shoulders stay on the mat. Now bring our legs straight up. Feel our legs up the wall. Maybe you bring your feet around to the wall or the sofa. Palms down, ground into the earth. Palms up, receive the richness and goodness from the universe. Do what feels best for your shoulders. Bring our knees into our chest. Give ourselves a hug. Gently stretch out on the mat. If you feel the need to do your cobbler or a fish, feel free. Otherwise, stretch all the way out on the mat and gently, great big audible sigh. Feel everything melt into the mat and just breathe. I'm going to beam Reiki energy out. If you want it to pass you by, ask it to pass you by. There's a plant in the room that'll absorb it gratefully. If you wish for it to come to you, ask it to. Deepening the breaths. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Bring the knees into the chest. Maybe we pick our head up to our knees. Roll over onto the right side. Unless you're Nina or pregnant, Sarah, roll onto the left side. Gently push ourselves up into easy cross leg. Bringing our hands to heart center. May the light within me Salute the light within you. And when we are at this place, we are all the same. Namaste. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again tomorrow night, 7:20. Not sure. We'll be doing some moon salutations, so probably slow and strong with some moon salutations, optional with your soup cans. So gently, Ethel, good to see you. Wendy, good to see you. Cindy, Kathleen, good to see you. It's been a long time. Mitch, Nina, Aunt Sandra, Karen, Ed, good to see you. I'm putting my glasses on. Evelyn, awesome. Renata, Patricia, thank you. Dorothy, Nancy, Jeff, good to see you. Renee, good to see you. It's been a while. You're welcome, Wendy. Thank you, everybody. If I missed a shout out to you, I am grateful for you being here. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again.